Okay, so Me is gonna talk to us now about Plastic version 2. You can go ahead, Me.
Okay, you see my screen. Okay, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so hi everyone. So I'm going to talk about plastic version 2 on behalf of the plastic team. So you heard earlier today, Kara has talked about the desk needs, and we plan to use plastic to evaluate the broker needs for desk. So for people who are not familiar with plastic, this is a brief introduction. So plastic is a photometric challenge we put up about 2 years ago for people to take the challenge and classify the different kinds of transients and variable stars that comes from a LST like simulation. So the challenge was held on Kaggle from September 20th, 2018, and lasts for 3 months. And the goal, one of the goal was to engage the large, broader data science community to see how people can classify these transients and variable stars for us. And it ended up there are like around 1,000 teams participated, and uh, in the challenge we simulated 18 models of transients and variable stars using LST cadence at that time, and simulated a 3-year range of observations. So in total, there are around 3.5 million objects. Uh, 8,000 of them was flagged as spectroscopically typed objects for training. And there are in total around 450 million objects, million observations in the six UGRIZY bands from LSST. And the data and models are validated by our team extensively, so the data can be used later for developing your classification algorithms. And after the challenge, we release the data on Xanadu, and it can be downloaded as you like. And I forgot to mention, this is a joint work by the desk and TVS. So after the challenge, we spent a lot of time to analyze the plastic entries and using different ways to visualize and analyze the result and see what we can learn from these results posted by the community. And here are just a few example plots from our results paper that will hopefully be up soon. So stay tuned. Okay, so we are going to talk about plastic V2. So we've been thinking about plastic V2 since we have the first plastic version. And this slide shows you some of the difference we have been planning to implement. So for plastic V1, we only aim for full light curve classification. So you got like a complete light curve after the 3 years. And for V2, we are aiming to have test both full light curve late time classification and also the early classification for
One
making
minute.
follow-up decisions. And for V1, we don't have any associations with the host galaxy, except we have a photo Z model assigned to each object. But for V2, we want to utilize more realistic host galaxy associations and more realistic photo Z. And V1 is aimed for broader community engagement. V2, as you have heard, we are hoping to use that to evaluate brokers and classification algorithms for desk needs. And V1 you got a ASCII format of the tables, and as you might heard, for V2 we plan to have it in the LSST alert format. And we have 18 models in the first version, and we are aiming for more. And here is I'll skip this. This is basically summarizing what we want to do for PLAsTiCC. And in my last slides, I will just like tell you like what you can actually help us. Basically, as you may heard, like we have 18 models, which is a lot, but not enough. So as you see this variability tree, there are so many models, I believe, here and there. So if you could help us to build our library of models and get in touch with us so that we, if you want to see like your model in this alert format.
Okay, thank you, Mi. So do we have now the do we have quick questions for me?
No questions.
Okay, so Anais and Francisco, I think it's, thank you, Mi, for the talk.